Okay, as a bit of a follow-up to the last video I did, which was regarding factory workers and, calling into the first 90 days, my points still stand. However, this message is not for the people who are actually working there, but for rather the people that they're in relationships with. I have friends that I've seen go through this quite a bit, and it can be a problem. Listen, if you're in a relationship with someone who just started a factory job, do not for any reason ask them to take time off, unless it is a real emergency. And I don't mean like an emergency, like I gotta go to the store type of emergency. Or I just want you to stay home with me today kind of emergency. No, don't do that. A factory is not going to look at any of these reasons as good enough reason to be calling in, especially if you're on that 90-day probation. I've heard the ignorant comment of you can just call in. I do it all the time. Take a mental health day. Factories don't do that. A mental health day is not considered a good enough reason for anyone to miss a day at work, at least not in any factory I've ever worked at and probably never will be. They take you missing that first 90 days for any reason outside of medical emergency or death. Yeah, they don't take that lightly. You are heavily more likely to be fired, and some factories will fire you on the first miss. So for those of you that are trying to keep your partner from going to work and saying just take a day during their 90-day probation, please stop. They will end up losing their job, especially if it's a repeated process. You got to remember, factories are not like McDonald's or Walmart or anything else like that. Those are flexible schedules that can be worked around. Factories are week by week set schedules. There is no change. I'm not going to be getting my schedule at the end of the week and realizing, oh, I only work 4 out of 5 days next week. No, I know I work all 5 days next week. I can't just give my time to someone else. That's not how factories work. Basically, with a factory, if you want time off, you either got to use your PTO or you got to schedule it ahead. Otherwise, you are extremely likely to catch some serious heat. That's all I have to say on this one. Please don't be messing with people's probation time.